All right.
So my pick of the week is Geek Nation. Much to my surprise, since I'm the least geeky of people. But Angela Saini, who is a charming young woman, as you can see, was so engaging that I really got swept up in her whole delight in being a geek and in discovering the geekiness of India. And she starts off with this great story of a manuscript that was discovered by a farmer in some stone ruins in a field, and it turns out to be a few tattered sheets of birch bark. The story didn't come out in the program, but I was quite taken with it. And it turns out to be a mathematics textbook known as the Bakshali manuscript, believed to have been written around 700 A.D. It's now in the Bodleian Library in Oxford, which of course it shouldn't be, yet one of the many artifacts that the British took from India. But it's another indication of how old this story is, this geekiness of India. And she also writes about Ramanujan, a great mathematical genius from India. And it turns out that they discovered the number 0, another thing we didn't talk about in the show, but that I had learned from our Inside Islam series. And then it went to the Muslims, who used the numbering system to work out their astronomy. But the wonderful thing about India is that it combines this sort of magical way of thinking with hard science. And even scientists will sometimes consult with an astrologer to find out when the most propitious date to marry their daughter. And, that's charming.